Thomas Doherty and Dove Cameron have been hashtag couple goals for quite some time now. Thomas considers himself pretty lucky to be dating Dove, and Dove feels exactly the same way. We may finally get to see Dove Cameron walk down the aisle and marry the one person she can't stop gushing over. Welcome to Riveted, where we'll give you all the details of what Dove Cameron recently said with regard to their relationship. In most of the interviews Dove and Doherty attend, interviews always ask about their relationship, and the two are always happy to talk about their journey and what the future holds for them. However, recent interviews have clearly been hinting marriage, and fans are excited. During an interview with Entertainment Tonight, this is what Thomas Doherty said about the love of his life, Dove Cameron. "She is just the most incredible person I've ever met. I think people see her as so talented because obviously that's her job, to perform on all the rest of it, but she's the most compassionate and the most patient and the most genuine, loving person I've ever met, and so kind and so generous. She's amazing. She really is." Dove also had an interview with ET, and they showed her the footage of Doherty. After watching the footage, Dove began tearing up and explained that being with Thomas makes her feel like an incredibly lucky lady. She said that she cries almost every day when she's with Thomas because he's such an incredible person. Dove had said in other interviews that she always thought that she would be alone for a long time because no one really understood her when she was little. Although Cameron was previously engaged to her Liv and Maddie co-star Ryan McCartan for 6 months in 2016, she says she never believed marriage was in the cards for her. In another interview with 17, Dove opened up about feeling pressure to make everything look perfect all the time during her relationship with her Liv and Maddie co-star Ryan. When they realized that things weren't working, the two mutually agreed to break up. As soon as she met Doherty, everything changed because he's the one person who totally gets her, and she can be herself when she's with Doherty, unlike when she was with Ryan. It only took 2 months after Dove broke up with Ryan and started dating Thomas, and of course, that raised a couple of questions. Many fans started questioning whether Thomas was the reason why she broke up with her fiancé. Well, it wouldn't come as a surprise, but as far as we're concerned, the cases are totally unrelated. We know that Thomas and Dove met on the set of Descendants, and within a week of meeting, Thomas told Dove that he liked her. According to Dove Cameron, from the first day they met, it felt like the earth moved for both of them. Dove said that although she was attracted to her now boyfriend, coming out of a broken engagement forced her to second-guess her feelings. While she avoided him at first, things finally sped up one day when he challenged her to a staring contest. Thomas looked deep into her eyes and told her that he was falling in love with her that very moment. They tried to keep their feelings private, but everyone on the set of Descendants was already aware of the love, which was difficult to hide. Dove once admitted that the director Kenny Ortega told her that Doherty would be good for him. She told Teen Vogue that while they were filming, a scene actually almost got cut because the chemistry between her and Thomas was so intense, and they feared the audience would make assumptions about how their characters felt about one another. Unlike many productions, Disney actually encourages their stars to date one another. Well, most of the relationships rarely work out, but Dove and Doherty seem like they will be going all the way, and their fans are happy to be part of the incredible journey of love. Doherty revealed that their first date was at a pancake cafe. It was one of those things where Dove sat opposite him, drenched because it was raining outside, making terrible jokes that he was obliged to laugh at, and he kind of just fell in love with her. The first hint that Dove and Thomas were more than just Descendants 2 co-stars came when Thomas shared a cute video on Instagram where he and Dove were sharing a cheeseburger. Dove can't remember the exact moment he started to stand out among the other men, but she knows the experience of falling in love was scary. Dove and Thomas were both born in the 90s, and they grew up watching Disney movies. One of their favorite films is Lady and the Tramp. The two went into a restaurant and recreated the scene where Lady and the Tramp are eating spaghetti. Can it get more romantic than this? Well, the answer is, it definitely can. They got matching tattoos 2 weeks after meeting on the set of Descendants, but didn't announce it to the whole world. Fans noticed Dove's sun tattoo on her finger before noticing that Thomas has a similar tattoo on his leg. Of course, fans started asking what the tattoos meant to them, and as usual, Dove was happy to explain. The sun simply means that they are each other's sunshine. How cute. Getting matching tattoos is like a rubber stamp in this generation, and it looks like Dove and Thomas have sealed the relationship. Dove and Doherty may have worked together on Descendants, and we also see them together on social media, but in reality, they are actually in a long-distance relationship. When asked about the long-distance relationship, Dove said, "Long distance is hard. We fly out to see each other all the time, even just for a few days. But I think it comes down to the fact that because we are both givers and we also are best friends, it just happens to be the most healthy, most wonderful relationship. It just feels like we both overflow for each other in terms of relationship energy." Well, the two lovebirds definitely know how to spend the time they have together. In 2017, they went on an impromptu vacation to Paris and shared the moments with their fans. The best place to explore love is in the city of love, Paris. The next year, Dove and Doherty went on another vacay to Jamaica, and they also shared that experience with their fans. This was the time when Dove shared a controversial video in a bikini, but Thomas was not complaining. In fact, he enjoyed the view. During the vacay, the happy couple enjoyed a private catamaran cruise through Sandals Resort's island routes. Later in her interview with ET, Cameron went on to recall a particularly sentimental moment from early on in their relationship when she visited Thomas in London. Dove recalled that they were not officially girlfriend and boyfriend, but when he saw Doherty in London, she burst into tears. Of course, concerned, Thomas asked Dove why she was crying, and Dove said that she never thought she would have the privilege to feel so seen by anybody. Cameron was also quick to confirm that Doherty is definitely the one, adding that if she did ever decide to get married, it'd be to him. She said, I go back and forth on whether that it is a thing that I even want to do. I think if I'm going to marry anyone, it's going to be him. And that's all the confirmation we need from the talented actress. We can comfortably say that Dove Cameron and Thomas Doherty might be getting married soon. Fans of the two lovebirds know that this is not the first time Dove has talked about marrying Thomas Doherty. Back in April 2018, after attending Coachella, Dove took to Instagram and posted a silly video of Doherty dancing to Beyoncé's performance. Along with the Instagram video, Dove wrote, Nah, mate, Beyoncé's class. She empowers women. I love when I see all the women being like, woo! Makes me feel like, yeah, because women are so repressed and objectified, you know? Bow down and dance to the women, mate. One fan commented on the post and said, honestly, marry him. Dove never shies from responding to her comments on social media, and she actually replied to the fan's comment and said, I'm gonna. We understand why Dove may want to take her time with the engagement and the marriage. Remember, she's been there before, and it didn't quite go well. Her engagement with Ryan lasted 6 months, and the relationship never made it to the marriage phase. This time, she wants to take her time and be sure that marriage is the best choice. It's a lifelong commitment, and with all the divorce cases we witness with celebrities, we can't blame the couple for taking their time. Plus, they're both still very young at 23 and 24 years old. Well, one thing's for certain between the two stars, Thomas always has Dove's back, and Dove always has his back, too. When a hater tried to say that Dove was a diva and didn't get along with her castmates on Twitter, Thomas trolled the troll in her defense. Dove Cameron has also always been vocal about her problems with anxiety and mental health. This is something that would cause a strain, especially for a young couple. But Thomas has never left her side, which is why she calls him her rock. Doherty was also photographed at the Kari Feinstein Style Lounge at the Andaz Hotel in West Hollywood, wearing a light blue denim jacket with the actress's face painted on the back. And it wasn't the first time we saw the jacket. They literally have each other's back. Couples sometimes fight, but when it comes to Dove and Thomas, they keep all their dirty linen hidden. In June of 2018, fans noticed that the cute, lovey-dovey social media posts between the once smitten couple were few. Rumors that they had split became so rampant, and Cameron felt the need to address the allegations head-on. She said that they were okay and never addressed the rumors again. Well, they may have been going through a bump in the relationship, but whatever it was didn't ruin their love for one another. Apart from that incident, nothing negative has ever come up about the couple, and that's quite commendable. Other celebrities out here are full of unending drama, but we won't mention any names. Every year, Dove and Thomas celebrate their anniversary in a special way. On their second anniversary, Cameron took receipts from special moments in their lives, including the paper receipts for their tats, and printed them onto pillows as a gift for Doherty. It's already been 3 years since they started dating, and both Dove and Doherty agree that every single day is full of love. We can only wish them all the best in their relationship and hope that they finally get married. Do you ship this relationship? Let us know in the comments section below. This has been Riveted, and we publish amazing videos daily. Remember to subscribe to stay up to date.